Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me for this video. We are going to talk about the new two-step application process for the Canadian study permit today. But because it's so nice outside, I'm going to grab a cool drink and then we'll start talking outside. Okay, I tried. The noise outside is just way too irritating. So we're just upstairs again in the living room and we'll get started. Alright. So what is happening right now there? Due to COVID-19 and all the pandemic things, we're all very restricted when it comes to immigrating to Canada. So what the government of Canada now implemented is a two-step progress for all study permits. What does it mean and who does it affect? So it affects everybody who wants to start studying or continue studying in September. So it's for the fall semester. Reasons for that, A, are the restrictions for travel. So unless you got your study permit before March 18th at noon, they won't let you into Canada. Like if you're anywhere abroad, they won't let you in just of like pandemic and corona, COVID, all of these things. So basically, overall in one sentence, the two-step progress will help you get a study permit so you can already start your fall semester online before you get your complete study permit and are allowed to move into Canada, basically. Let's have that explained. The government of Canada tries to process all study permits as soon as possible. So just with the entire pandemic hitting the world, they're kind of a little bit behind, but they know that all students, or international students basically, that want to come to Canada are a big economic factor for Canada. So they try to progress it as soon as possible so they can get the progress for most of the international students started. For that, to run into this program, you have time until September 15th. Okay, so what does it mean? The two-step progress, what is it? So step number 1 is your pre-approval, and then step number 2 is your full study permit. So what is the difference between these two and why is it so amazing right now? Step number 1, pre-approval, basically means that you can start studying online, okay? As most of the colleges and universities are having all their courses online now, you can really sit in anywhere in the world and start your courses online. So you can start studying as planned just in your home country, so not in Canada. What do you need to get this pre-approval? Your letter of acceptance, your proof of funds, so that you're going to be able to support yourself still and are going to be able to afford the college, and basically are also going to be able to fly back to your home country eventually if you're running out of money or you're stopping your college or like your education or for whatever reason. And they also want to know if you have any family ties to Canada. And then basically to approve as many as possible, as fast as possible, immigration officers have the authority to pre-approve you. So as soon as you have the pre-approval to get your study permit, basically, you can start studying. Alright, so previously you had to get your full study permit to be able to start studying because most of the times you also would have come to Canada for that. So now you can start studying online in your home country and can wait until the entire pandemic situation cools down and then move to Canada eventually. Okay, so what is the difference now to a regular study permit, you might ask? Okay, so that's basically the step number 2 that comes into the game. Step number 2 is your full study permit that lets you basically come into Canada to do all your international student thing. But for that, you need a medical exam, so an immigration medical exam. But because of the corona restrictions, they're not doing that right now, so you can't even get it. You have to get your police or security certificate, which again, as well, because of the pandemic, they're not really doing it right now. And then of course, number 3, you have to get your biometrics done within Canada or through an authorization in your home country. But again, most of them are not supplying it right now because of the COVID-19 situation. So that's why they made it into a 2-step. First step, basically gets you started on your studies and you're not stopped or restricted to do so. And then part number 2, after everything calms down and even the borders are opening up again, etc., you can get your full study permit started or finalized, and then you can move to Canada. So this is basically called the Student Direct Stream, and you are only eligible for it if you are going to be able to fulfill the full application. So the letter of acceptance, the proof of funds, the connection to like maybe a Canadian family member or like someone who lives in Canada, but this is just really optional, and they will usually try to pre-approve you basically to start studying online within 20 days. So they're really trying to get them out there quick. However, there is a catch. I know there's always a catch, it always sounds way too good to be true. Catch is there are only 7 countries that are eligible for this program. These countries are China, India, Morocco, Pakistan, the Philippines, Senegal, and Vietnam. That's it. They might still adjust it over the next few months, but realistically, I don't think so. So that is basically the main countries that are going to be able to go through that. For everybody else, it's still the old progress for you. So that didn't change, unfortunately. And then also another thing that they adjusted, usually previously before Corona, like before Corona times, after Corona times, during Corona times. However, before Corona, you had to complete your full studies within Canada to be eligible for the post-graduation visa. So the post-graduation visa is important because this will allow you to build up your Canadian work history. So after you completed your degree, they usually give you up to 3 years to stay still within Canada and work in Canada. And then this usually gives you enough time to work in your profession, get the experience you need, and then also with that, the points you need to be eligible for express entry and become eventually permanent resident. So, sorry, I was just a little bit distracted there. So, what that means, or like previously you had to be in Canada for the full study. Now you only have to be half of the study in Canada, and the other half you can do online. So you can really realistically be anywhere around the world you want to study in Canada for half of your studies and still be eligible at the end to get your post-graduation visa. And that's it. So that was a very short but sweet video because there's no ton of information on there, but I definitely wanted to share with you because it's a massive change. And that might lead us to the thoughts or hopes that they are going to adjust even more programs throughout the next month. Okay, but that's it now. So if you didn't do it yet, smash the like button because it's going to help my channel out so much. And also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, of course, next to it because why not? Okay, so until then, you guys, take care and let me a comment down below if this video was helpful for you, if you're going to be eligible for this program or not, and if you want me to shoot just another quick video about different programs, different streams, different updates about the Canadian immigration, and I will try to get them out to you as soon as I can. Alright, until then, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!